Welcome back. Math 1, Day 1, Virtual Learning. Are we ready to go?
I can't wait, Mr. Henge.
All right, Math 1, we're doing page 153, 1 through 20. Basically, we're dealing with ratios, proportions, and fractions. Okay? There are three ways to write the ratios. Okay, I can write it 4 to 3, 4.3, or 4 over 3. So if they give me a ratio of 2 to 7, I can also write it as 2/7 or 2/7.
2.
2. Okay? Now, ratio to fractions, the ratio becomes the same. Sometimes you may have to reduce. So 7 over 3, 3 goes into 7 twice, and I'm left with 2 1/3. So I go from ratio to a fraction. Okay? Now, 10 over 8, 8 goes into 10 one time, right?
Yeah.
10 minus 8 is?
2.
2. So I have 1 and 2 over 8. 2 over 8 can be reduced to 1 1/4. Okay? That's all you're doing for today's assignment. On page 153, 1 through 20.
I can do that.
Okay?
Hey, Mr. Henge, I heard that 4/3 of people are bad at fractions.
That's why you're not going on to Math 2. Math 2. We are dealing with the quadrants, and we are plotting points. Remember, the y-axis goes up and down. The x-axis goes this way. Okay? So the x is the flat one. So if I'm looking at it and I have quadrants, I have quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are examples of this in your packet, in your book. So refer to that. Okay? You're doing pages 99 through 100, 1 through 30. Okay? And they may have you plot 2, 2 on your graph. So you just plot 2, go over 2, up 2, and you have 2, 2. You plot -3, 2. -3, you go up 2, you plot it right there. Okay? All you're doing is plotting points. Got it?
I think so. I can do that.
Okay, that one's a pretty easy one. Math 3. We are dealing with exponents, polynomials, and other things. This is going to be a little bit tougher for some of you guys to do at home, but we'll get through it. All right, if I have an equation that looks like this, 2 to the 3rd and 2 to the 5th. My base is the same. 2 and 2 is the same, right?
Yep.
And I have parentheses. Okay? All I have to do is keep my base the same. My base is 2, 2 and 2. Keep that the same. Then I just add up the exponents, which in this case should add up to 8, not 7. Steve must have wrote that on the board.
Who's Steve?
So I have 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8, right?
Yep.
So I go 2 to the 8th, and I can put that in my calculator. 2 to the 8th power gives me 128. Okay? Now, if my base is the same, my base is the same, x and x, correct?
Yep.
Okay? Because there's parentheses around this, and they're the same, I just add these. 4 plus 7 is,
11.
so it's x to the 11th. Okay? Here's another example with a number. 3 to the 4th, 3 to the 3rd. Add these up, 3 to the 7th, multiply it out. Okay? Now, sometimes they are going to try and confuse you and make something that looks like this. Okay. My base is still the same, correct?
Yep.
So I still just write out my base, x plus y, and what's 3 plus 7?
10.
There's your exponent right there. So when it's parentheses like this, you just add them. Okay? If there's parentheses and the exponent is on the outside like this, that's when you multiply. So I have 3 to the 2nd and a parentheses. My base stays the same. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 to the 6th power. That becomes 729.
Okay.
Okay?
I got that.
Same thing if this is just a base. I have x to the third and this. I just multiply, becomes very easy, x to the sixth. Okay? So, today you're just doing page 115.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay,
All right,
not bad.
we're all done.
All right.
Math.